My client's ex-wife wanted full custody, and she had two weapons. Her 7-year-old son and 9-year-old daughter both claimed their father abused them, but not just spanking. When the investigators questioned them on record, the 7-year-old said his father dragged him into the garage by his hair, then locked him in there overnight in the freezing cold. One tear rolled down his cheek at the perfect moment. The 9-year-old testified that her father would lock the bedroom door, make her take off her clothes, and touch her while telling her it was their secret. It was the kind of abuse that puts you in prison for 20 years, and I knew we'd lose. He kept saying he was innocent. I nodded and took notes, but I didn't believe him. Until that night I was reading through the interview transcripts at home. I got to the last page where the lawyer said, "We're done here," and the court reporter was packing up. Then I saw one final line she'd typed before closing her laptop. The 7-year-old turned to his mother in the hallway. "Did I hit my marks?" I stared at those 5 words. Did I hit my marks? Before law school, I spent 3 years in LA auditioning for commercials and bad sitcoms. I'd said that exact phrase on every set I ever worked. Why would a 7-year-old know that? I called my paralegal at midnight. "I need the mother's bank records, every transaction, tonight." She called back 2 hours later. "There's someone named Deanna Reeves. She's been paid every week for 6 months." I typed the name into Google, and the first result made my chest tight. Acting coach, youth testimonial preparation. I grabbed my car keys and drove to the courthouse at 3 a.m. and pounded on the glass door until the night clerk opened it. I shoved an emergency subpoena across his desk. "I need a judge's signature in 3 hours. At 6 a.m., a judge signed it, and within hours, she was sitting across from me and smiled. When I asked her what she does for work, she said, "I help children build confidence for difficult conversations." I slid a piece of paper across the table. "Conspiracy to commit fraud, child endangerment, 15 years in federal prison." Her smile disappeared. She picked up the paper and read it twice. When she looked up, her face was white. "The mother hired me," she whispered. "She gave me scripts, exact questions the kids would be asked. I taught them the answers, when to cry, where to pause, how to make it believable. So I told her to prove it." She rummaged through her bag and pulled out a silver thumb drive. "I record all my sessions for quality assurance so parents can review their child's progress. I was supposed to give this to the mother tomorrow." When I plugged it into my laptop, the video opened on a couch with the mother sitting between both kids. The 7-year-old was describing the garage when the mother held up her hand. "Stop. You said bedroom. It was the garage. Start over." The kid took a breath and started again. Same story. I clicked to the next video. The 9-year-old was crying through her testimony, real tears streaming down her face. When she finished, the mother jumped up, clapping. "Perfect. The judge will believe that." The custody hearing started in 15 minutes. I grabbed the thumb drive and ran, bursting through the courtroom doors right as the bailiff called the case. The judge glared at me. "You're late." I put my laptop on his bench. "Your Honor, I have new evidence." I pressed play. The mother's voice filled the courtroom. "Cry more. Sell it. Make them believe you're terrified. We can get ice cream after if you nail it." He watched for 30 seconds before slamming the laptop shut. The color drained from the mother's face so fast, she looked like a ghost. The judge's hand was shaking as he pointed at her. "Full custody to the father, effective immediately."